Tala, it's Jamie, and Amanda at the First Nation. Tala, can you pass this to the president of Ursu? Because she needs to be involved. I've talked to the First Nation University, Amanda, on Thursday. I need some help. Because right now I need elders' help and a counselor's help. And I think it's better if it comes from the First Nation University than the University of Regina. Because right now it's a conflict of interest when you have Jeff Raymond, the manager of accessibility, in charge of the counseling services and also in charge of the Tatawa Center where the elders are. And Jeff, you know how Jeff's been reacting to me over this whole issue. And the thing is, we have this respectful university thing, and Jeremy, I've tried to talk to him. I want to file a complaint against the university, against Faith Sebres, because there's no need for this. You don't realize I grew up where my foster mom never got in trouble for what she did to me, and now you're saying it's okay if Faith did that to me? If you don't believe me, tell me. But it happened. Why would I bring it up? It happened. I'm just getting frustrated because Jeremy needs to realize that this is important. We need to file a complaint against Faith because something needs to be done. Faith needs something done because you do not wait for somebody to cancel a meeting downstairs at the Riddell Center. In a term, that's intimidation. And you do not allow intimidation in a university setting. You do not allow someone to come down and intimidate somebody to cancel a meeting just they claim, oh, he canceled the meeting. I didn't cancel the meeting. She made sure I canceled the meeting. She's waiting for me at the bottom of the Riddell Center in front of the practicum student. And so we need something done. This needs to be solved. Why did I have to quit a program because of her? She should be suspended or fired. She has done it to other people, but they don't come forward because they're afraid of her. I'm the only one who's willing to come forward and say, wait a second, something needs to be done. The university needs to, I know this writing won't do much, but it shows so I can go to another place and say, we need to make changes. Then I might be able to go to human rights and force the university to make changes on this, but I have to go through the process. But something needs to be done. Faith Sebres should never get away with this. There's no need for people to intimidate someone just because she claims, oh, that's the way we deal with things. You do not go intimidate somebody to cancel things. It's upsetting and it reminds me of my past. And yeah, it needs to be done, Tawa. Something needs to be done. That's why I've asked the First Nation University to help. Because something needs to be done. I can't do this by myself. How am I going to get my stuff done, Tawa? Because we're already behind the times. It took Jeff almost 10 months to finally meet with me. Not until 2 weeks before class. He didn't finally meet with me 2 weeks before class. That doesn't make sense to me. And it's upsetting. 2 weeks before class? And doesn't give us enough time to get a practicum student? I should have a practicum student by now. This is ridiculous. I don't know if Jeff's really willing to help me. And it's upsetting. And that's what I mean. This is upsetting. We need to go to a supervisor and say something. We can't just sit here and do anything. It's like I'm being disciplined for something I didn't do. It gets upsetting. You don't know how it feels. And now the teacher wants me to have a laptop by next class. Good luck, Jamie. Yeah, she wants me to get a laptop by next class. Yeah, she wants me to get a laptop by next class. So yeah, so it's kind of upsetting, and that's what I mean. It's very upsetting. That's why I want to deal with the elder and people at the First Nation with this kind of stuff, because it feels like it's a conflict of interest when you have Jeff Raymond in charge of the elders at the Tatawa Center, and then you have Jeff Raymond it's the manager of the counselors, and he's in charge of Faith Sebres. So it's like, And they're all covering up for her. They're all saying she didn't do anything wrong. You try to talk to them and they say she didn't do anything wrong because we know her. She wouldn't do that kind of stuff. And all that. That's why we need to have, that's why I'm hoping we can have a meeting with First Nation people, like the president and all that, next week, as soon as possible, so I can get my class set up. Because right now, I need, if Jeff's gonna drag his feet on this student, we need to figure out a plan. And we need to do it soon. Because it's not my fault I'm behind. It's because Jeff Raymond wasn't willing to bring something forward sooner. So, yeah. And that's what I mean. I have to go through the process of the university before I can go anywhere else. So I have to go through the process of the university. Before I can do anything else. And right now, I'm behind because of Jeff's waiting until 2 weeks, till about the 5th, 2 weeks or a weekend, 10 days before class to meet with us finally to get this sorted out. And now we're behind the times. Like, we don't even have a practicum student and stuff like that. So we need to get this done. Sorry to bother you, but something needs to be done, Tala. And yeah, so I've gone to Amanda, and Amanda will contact you. Okay? So yeah. And yeah, you get the president of URSU involved too, because we need to sit down and discuss this. Because I should be able to do this, but I need support from all you guys, please. I need support from everybody, because something needs to be done. That's why I do a video, because I can't write. And I have a learning disability. It makes it hard to write. So, yeah. So it makes it very hard to type, right? And it's been tough. And now, yeah. So it's like, please help. I'm asking for help. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.